Hey everyone, it's Shauna Young, occupational therapist with Mountain Therapy Services. One of the most common and challenging symptoms that I hear about after stroke or brain injury is that of fatigue, often called neuro fatigue after a neurological event. Maybe you have difficulty getting out of bed in the morning now, or you require more rests or nap periods. Activities that once were easy for you now really just zap your energy, or maybe you feel like you're in a fog or feel intolerant or impatient with those around you or with activities that you used to do. You're not alone. Studies show that somewhere between 30 and 74% of stroke survivors experience some type of post-stroke fatigue. It's often misunderstood by family, friends, and coworkers because it's not a physical symptom that's easy to see. It's more of an invisible symptom. The goal of today's video is I want to share with you a tool I found really helpful with my clients in helping them to better understand their fatigue and also to be able to express themselves to others and communicate their experience to help other people better understand. The brain requires more energy than any other organ in the body, and it's no wonder because it has a huge job of sensing, perceiving, interpreting, organizing information and our emotions, helping us to communicate, helping direct our basic survival needs, and also creating actions and movements to help us get done with our physical parts of our day. This is called the energy pie, and it was created by a speech therapist named Mary Lou Acimovic. And I really like it because she really breaks down our energy demands on the brain into different categories of cognitive, emotional, and physical energy. You know, before your neurological event, you already had a lot of cognitive demands on the brain for being able to focus, pay attention, remember, organize your thoughts, communicate with others. And after your neurological event, you may have a harder time with being able to do things in spite of distractions, or maybe to divide your attention between activities, or maybe with more complex reasoning or direction following. And so that piece of the pie grows larger with that after your neurological injury. Emotional energy comes in the way of how we process our emotions and act on our emotions, how we handle our successes, our failures, our grief, our challenges with expectations, maybe our changes in independence and our need for assistance from other people, and how that can become difficult after a neurological event. And so with that part of our pie gets a little bit bigger. Physical energy, you already require a lot of energy to get from point A to point B, but if also dealing with challenges of spasticity or weakness on one side, incoordination, or just difficulty being able to feel one side of your body, then that piece of the pie also grows in terms of how much demand it requires of your brain. So the reserve energy that we used to have that was left over after we did all of this processing of information here starts to dwindle as these areas sort of rob from that reserve energy. On top of that, there may be side effects from medications you're experiencing, whether that's dizziness, headaches, depressive symptoms, anxiety. You may have had changes in your hormone function and brain chemistry, and these may affect your arousal and your attention and your wakefulness, your mood and your drive to get things done. Depression and anxiety are not uncommon after stroke or brain injury, and they share some similar symptoms as fatigue and should be looked at separately and very importantly by a mental health professional to help guide you in that. Sleep quality changes are not uncommon after a neurological event, and so we know we need that sleep to help us to heal already and to recover and to recoup from our day's challenges and reset for the next day. And so when our sleep is disturbed that way, that further complicates and makes us more tired during the day, and it interferes with our healing process that we need. The brain is requiring so much energy just into that recovery process alone after a neurological event, and for rebuilding those connections that are needed between the brain and the body. So I hope that this model might help you to better understand your own fatigue, and hopefully it's helpful for you to share with others. Share this video to help them better understand. In future videos, I want to dive in a little bit deeper into these areas of cognitive, emotional, and physical energy to help guide you in your self-awareness of your own symptoms and triggers, what it looks like for you, and what you can do to adapt, your environment, the activities themselves, how you can prioritize your activities and your roles and responsibilities, and how you can compensate where necessary so that activities that you need to do maybe are a little bit more pleasurable or a little easier for you to do and require less energy overall. I hope you found this energy pie model helpful for you in being able to share your experience with yourself and with others. All right, stay tuned for those other videos. Thank you. Have a great day.